Hey, thanks for joining us. We're at Woodburn again, this time for the Fall Classic event that they hold every year. We have been teasing that we've had some new sponsors come on board that we were going to announce, at least one, and we got good news. We have two sponsors that have come on to help us. I'm going to tell you about the first one because they're local. They're customers of our CBM copier company, and that is Eugene William Construction, right on the side of the car. They've been awesome and helpful to us. They helped me, gosh, it's been 2 years ago, I think it was, when we did our first t-shirts, and they helped with that. Then we did those starting line shirts last year. They're so professional, and they help with that. But we got more of their people to come to the night race here a month or two ago, and they saw the car run, and they were impressed. Instead of seeing pictures, you just can't look at pictures of this darn thing. You gotta be here. There's no way, I don't care what your surround sound is like, there's no way to translate the way this thing thunders your heart to the bottom of your socks when it leaves the starting line. You gotta be here. If you haven't seen it run, you need to come see them run. In any event, so we got them here and they saw it run. Oh my God, their eyes were big, like, oh God, this is awesome. And that's when the sticker came on the car, because Martin, one of the two partners, Martin and Kelly, Martin showed up the next day with some funds that helped us out tremendously. So we are very, very thankful. This thing runs on cash. And it was so helpful to have that. So yeah, buckets of it and buckets of it. So anyway, we're really thankful to them. We ran the car, and then Trevor's going to tell you about the other one. If you haven't figured it out yet, then you're not reading our shirts very well. We ran the car last night, and they kept getting held up. It wasn't their fault, but lots of oil downs, and they got held up and held up. So by the time we made our second hit, it should have been about 6 o'clock. It was approaching 8:30, and it was getting dark. And so Andy McFarland, who takes pictures of the car a lot, she showed up today with that picture of the car. It's one of the better pictures of the car that it's ever been taken. But it was awesome, shooting flames out to the wing. It was awesome. We've got on-car camera from the footage, and we should be able to get that posted sometime here. Yeah, next couple of days we'll get that posted. But it was awesome. So you'll be able to watch for that post and go with a ride with Trevor as he blasts down the course. The car didn't run an awesome number because when he flipped his shield down, he couldn't see anything because it was late and it all fogged up. So I asked him before, I said, they're saying, hey, there's no lights, are you sure you want to run? And I leaned and I said, hey, I'm not driving, you are. I would do it, but I ain't in the car. Do you really want to do this? I said, heck yes. So we sent it. Well, so he goes, but he can't see anything. So at about 1,000 foot, he decided he'd had enough fun driving blind. The front wheel sensor tells me he was only going 258 miles an hour at the 1,000 foot mark when he lifted, and coasted on through at a paltry 558 at only 240 miles an hour. So it was on a decent run, but I had a hard time chewing him out. If you can't see, it's hard to think you ought to keep your foot in it. So he did a great job. So we brought it back today. His first light, we're just testing, his first light was an 023 light, and the second was an 057, I think. Stellar lights. I'm really, really proud. We're getting the car dialed in to run as well as he's driving. So we've been working hard tonight to try to get us there. In any event, so that's my end of the sponsorship stuff. Now it's Trevor's turn.
I get the opportunity to be one of the first A-Fuel cars. We get the opportunity to be one of the first A-Fuel injected nitro cars to bring on Redline Oil. Our friends at Redline, we get to join the amazing drivers such as Steve Torrance, Tony Schumacher, Cruz Pedregon, Mike Salinas, etc., etc., etc. in the Redline Oil world. We welcome them aboard. They'll be on for the rest of this season and beyond, which is kind of cool.
Awesome.
Mark Beatty is a good friend that has said, hey, I noticed you're driving a car now. We should talk. Here we are. We welcome them aboard.
I was at the PRI show last year and talking to Trevor. He goes, you got to go see this guy. So on the last day I went and saw him, Keith and I did, and made the intros, and I thought, well, man, he thinks a lot of Trevor, or thinks he's crazy or something, but there's something going on there. So I made the connection, but Trevor kept it going and got it together, and we're thrilled.
It's a great company. They help out a lot of racers. I've seen them on junior cars. I've seen them on, multiple levels of cars. We're stoked to have them on board. Thank you for coming on board. We'll do you guys good.
We will.
So,
We work real hard at that. So that's good news for us and for our program as we try to improve all the time going forward. So we're just elated to have both Eugene William Construction and Redline Oil. And thank you all for your support there.
on that note, we'd like to thank Clean Boost for the last year and a half of support. I know they've helped you in the past. We don't, forget our previous sponsors. Thank you for the support, Brett, at Clean Boost. Thank you, man.
They're all good people. We're hustling to get help to run the car. They want their product run. I get it. We love Clean Boost Oil. It's great stuff. But we are really thrilled to step up with the Redline product now going forward.
So stay tuned. We'll do 2 more hits tomorrow, I just found out. So have a little bit more fun.
We'll have more to share with you tomorrow at the end of the day. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Stay safe.